Two's company, three's a crowd. Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here with Supersize Your Business. And our idiom, our proverb today is two's company, three's a crowd. And this is one of those proverbs. It alludes to more romantic situations than it does necessarily business, but it can apply to business as well, as we'll discuss in a minute. But the saying two's company means that it alludes to the fact that two people in a couple want to sometimes get rid of a third person if there's a third person. Have you ever been out with friends in college or out in college and a couple of people start coupling up and all of a sudden you feel like the fifth wheel? Been there, done that. Or even in business or in life, you're at a networking event and certain people gravitate toward one another and are talking, and all of a sudden you feel like you're not part of the conversation, like you're the crowded part of the conversation. And it doesn't necessarily have to do with romantic, maybe it has to do with business connections and things, but it's an idiom and an expression that's been around at least since 1546 in English, and in 1678 it showed up in John Ray's collection. We're starting to see some of these proverbs that have shown up in collections. We're not sure exactly what the origin was of them or where they came from or who is credited with saying them first or making them up, but they appear in collections of proverbs throughout history. So something that's been around for hundreds of years, guess what? It impacts all of us. It makes us feel uncomfortable when we're that third or fifth wheel in a couple or a crowd. Not that we have to, and I think as we get older and more mature, it bothers us less and less. I know when I was younger, I'd feel like silly and I'd go do something else. But nowadays, especially since my divorce, heck, a lot of people my age are divorced and on their own and single. I guess divorced is single again. So it doesn't feel like a weird situation. Now, when it comes to my business, I don't think that you can have too much of a crowd, right? If I'm growing and supersizing and building my business, I want as many business opportunities as I can get. I want as many joint ventures and partnerships, although I'm going to make sure I structure those deals properly and do them in writing. I'm going to do my research and my due diligence. I want to do joint venture partnerships. I want to team up with other people so that we can all reach more people with what it is we have to serve them with our products, our services, our messages, whatever it is that we're bringing to the world through our businesses. As far as I'm concerned, with supersizing my business, the more the merrier, right? More customers, more the right customers. We always want the right customers for our business, but we all want more of them, more help, more opportunities, more chances to get the word out about our business. Lessons learned from Two's Company, Three's a Crowd. I think they have more to do with doing your research, doing your due diligence, in my personal experience, than it does about feeling out of place. I think depending on your emotional intelligence, your social development, your social etiquette, certain situations will or will not bother you anymore. Again, when you're younger and immature and less experienced, they tend to make you feel uncomfortable or chip away at your confidence. But as you get older, you're just like, que sera, sera, whatever will be, will be. Oh, I'm singing, what was her name now? I can't remember. Doris Day. My God, everybody remember Doris Day? But it's true. It's things that are important to us. We make sure that we line up and we have our ducks in a row for those things. Other things like Two's Company, Three's a Crowd. Who cares? Go ahead. Have fun, you two. And I'll be over here doing my thing as we always should be. So I'd love to know your experience with this particular idiom or expression. I know, I can think of a lot of times when I felt like and was actually the odd person out. But I was always okay with that because some people have a really hard time being on their own, and others, we thrive on being on our own and doing our own thing and marching to the beat of our own little drummer. All right, have an awesome day. I will, of course, be with you tomorrow with another interesting idiom. What does it mean? Where does it come from? And how might you use it in your business and maybe even in your life right now? Have an awesome day.